Good morning, family. How are you doing this beautiful Winter's Wednesday? What is Wednesday, family? Come on, help me out here. What is Wednesday here at Team Up Vanilla? Say it like you mean it. Say it like you want it. There we go, Robert. That's exactly what he did here at Team Up Network for 11 years nonstop. Checks have gone out for 11 years nonstop. That's saying a lot about a debt-free company, family. You're in the right place at the right time. And if you've gone out, if you shared what we're doing here at Team Up Network, that means you are celebrating today. So congratulations to you all who received a paycheck today for sharing the good news of what's happening here in Team Up Network. Well, you have dialed into the Team Up Lifestyle call, and this is your host, Pastor Denise McDowell, along with my business partner, Pastor Del Wafer. The line is open. Go right ahead. Introduce yourself. Where are you calling in from?
Peggy Butler, Washington, D.C.
Well, good morning, Peggy Butler. How are you this morning?
I am great.
Wonderful, wonderful. Good to hear you on the call this morning.
I've been on, but it couldn't get through.
You're the first one to get through this morning.
I got you. Hello, everybody.
Well, welcome, family. Go right ahead. Introduce yourself.
It's payday for Mr. Showtime, Sophia Bridges in Clinton, Maryland. Let's go.
Hello, family. Can you hear me?
We can hear you now.
I'm not sure what happened. Is everyone on the call?
Hello. I don't know about anybody else.
Okay, there we go. My call dropped, family. Sorry about that. Well, this is the Team Up Lifestyle call. Go right ahead. Introduce yourself. Where are you calling in from?
It's payday for Mr. Showtime.
Ooh, I didn't hear there was quite a few coming to my cell. Well, welcome to the call. Good to have you.
All right.
This morning.
And it's payday for Mr. Showtime, Sophia Bridges from Clinton, Maryland. Let's go.
Mr. Showtime, I know you're doing cartwheels this morning. Cartwheels.
It's on and popping.
You know, you're out there sharing every day, every week. You're all over the place. You're in the nursing homes. You're in the schools. You are just out there just sharing with the entire world what's happening here at Team Up Network. What has gotten into you, sir?
It never felt so good, those vitamin sprays. And we go to a nursing home yesterday, and the lady sold about 24 sprays just yesterday alone. It's unbelievable. It's unbelievable.
Wow.
Unbelievable.
And you know what? The great thing for Sony about you going to the nursing home is that the great statistic shows that if the elderly people can get that vitamin D in their system, that they reduce the risk of breaking their bones when they fall. Isn't that incredible?
Oh, man. They were sitting down in those wheelchairs, sitting in the seat, and they opened those sprays up immediately. And I mean, it was just something so exciting to watch. This business is too simple. It's too easy.
Now, you know what? You can also, Sophia, when you're in a nursing home, they always come around with these little cups of pills to give these elderly patients, and they hate taking those pills. So I know they love the fact that they can now take something in a spray.
Oh, yeah. It was fantastic.
Well, great job.
To watch.
Great job sharing. Great job, Sophia. You're a great team leader. You're around the globe just sharing what's happening in 10. Well, family, who else is with us this morning? Go right ahead. Introduce yourself. Where you calling in from?
Nevada, this is Greg Brummack speaking. How are we doing today?
Doing great. Let's go to King of Nevada. How are you, sir?
Yes, wonderfully blessed. I can't tell you how good it's going.
Wow, that's so good to hear. So good to hear, Greg. So good to hear. Good to have you with us this morning. Who else is with us this morning, family? Go right ahead and introduce yourself.
Don Joseph in Revealed, California.
Don Joseph, how are you, sir? Mr. LCQ himself. How are you this morning?
If it was any better, I couldn't stand it.
No, people think we got to be kidding, but they got to get on board with what we're doing here in 10, because lives are changing and life is improving and people are happy. and healthy and wealthy, and it's really, really happening. Someone said yesterday, I think you said it, Pastor Joseph, you said it's like a dream come true. Did you say that?
Yeah, that was me.
It is. Well, welcome, sir. Good to have you here. Well, who else is family? Go right ahead and introduce yourself. Where are you calling this from?
Brooklyn, New York.
Brooklyn, New York is in the house. What's up, Brooklyn? Good to have you here, Brother Ainsley. Good to have you here. Who else is with us this morning? Go right ahead and introduce yourself.
Yes, Marianne and making Sheila Taylor McDuffie.
All right, Miss Sheila McDuffie, how are you? How's everything going in Las Vegas?
Everything is wonderful. We're having a great time.
I bet you are. Enjoy, because you get back down here, we're putting you to work.
Yes. We're working here.
I know you are. Well, welcome to the call, family. What about
all callers are muted.
So great to hear each and every one of you dialing in this morning. It's so good to hear the passion and the love and the joy that's being expressed from everyone that's dialing in. And Pastor Joseph is not kidding. He said yesterday, it's like a dream come true. I mean, here we are taking these wonderful natural vitamin sprays. And it's like Melissa said yesterday, you're getting nutrition in your body, something that your body just hasn't had in a very long time. We've been feeding this body a lot of things that's just not healthy. A lot of the fast foods, a lot of sodas and bottled water and the pollution that's in the air. We've been exposed to so much damage to this body for so many years, and we have not been eating healthy. And now we have something that is replenishing that nutrition, and it's making you feel good. I mean, we're hearing wonderful testimonies yesterday. Listen to the testimony that we had yesterday with a lady that was going to have her heel amputated. That is just incredible. That's just incredible. And you saw the pictures that were posted on Facebook. If you didn't, go on Facebook and look at the pictures of this lady's heel. She had this big hole in her heel, and Melissa Honeybee got her immediately on the D-Power and the D-Boost and the Super 10, and that hole just began to each day close up a little bit more each and every day, and to look at it from what it was a week ago to where it is today, incredible. She went into her doctor's on Monday where she was supposed to have the patient supposed to have it taken off, and the doctors canceled the surgery. They couldn't believe what they saw. That's incredible. That's life-changing. And Melissa said this lady is not only feeling good about not losing her heel, but overall her health. She said she's never felt so happy. So she's feeling good and she's feeling happy and she's getting good sleep and she's getting good rest. She's gotten her life back. We're hearing wonderful testimonies like that on a daily. We're hearing how men are glowing. We always hear how women are glowing, but now the men are talking about how they're glowing. Look at Sherry's Reed's husband, David. He's just glowing like a silver dollar bill, a silver dollar coin. And people are just getting the energy that they need. People are losing weight. Look at the reports that we're getting every day. People are just losing the weight that they've been trying to get off of them for years, men and women both. Health issues are being corrected. People who've had stomach pain for years being corrected. Back pain. That's an aggravating thing to have back pain. Back pain being corrected. And all as a result of getting these natural sprays into our system and being faithful with them every day. So be a product of the product so your testimony and your story can be shared throughout the globe. Well, I'm going to stop right here and bring on my business partner, One Star, Patrick Del Wafer. Are you there, sir?
Hey, can you hear me?
I can indeed. How are you this morning, bro?
Oh, boy, I tell you, it's exciting. There's a lot of things going on, boy. Safoni and them out there getting it done, man. They're getting it done. I love it. We got people coming on from all over, We got from Lance on the call today, my brother-in-law. We got One Star Kevin Vaughn we're going to hook him up with. So we're excited about all of these things taking place in the meeting and around the country right now. As you know, that we are saturating the country little by little. A company that's just 4 months old, and people are hearing about this company. I'm starting to hear more stories about people who are talking to people and they're saying, "Oh yeah, a friend of mine told me about that company. That told me about that product." Guys, you better watch out. You better tell everybody you know right now because it is getting out. The word is out about then. So you don't want to be sitting up in a meeting and someone walk in the meeting that you know and say, "What are you doing here?" And you say, "What are you doing here?" And they say, "Oh, well, so-and-so invited me." And you say, "Wow, I should have told you about this product." It is changing people's lives, especially when you start hearing stories like the one we heard yesterday with Melissa Honeybee and the lady who was about to have her heel amputated. I mean, people have gravitated to that story. I've heard so many things about that. Got so many text messages and things about that. So you're talking about people, whether high blood pressure, diabetes, dealing with cancer, dealing with all kinds of sickness and disease, arthritis, rheumatoid arthritis, dealing with all kinds of things. These products are helping. We were with Eric and Ashley yesterday at a TTP they were doing in Virginia, and amazing testimonies that were going forth there about the product and what the product is doing and how it's working. So this is a product that's really working. It's a natural product, and we're liking what we're hearing when it comes to the testimonies. And the great thing about it is that I always say, it's great to be able to help people and help people with the product. It's about how many people can we help get back their health, change their health conditions. And, you have a lot of people who are now baby boomers who are, experiencing all kinds of things as they get older. And if we can help those baby boomers, listen, I'm telling you, your whole financial picture will change. And so that's our goal as a company is to change people's lives. Our number one product is changing people's lives. And we do that through some tangible products like our sprays. And if you're willing to help people tangibly with the product, change their life and change their health, then our company says, instead of paying Michael Jordan to talk about our product, or Oprah Winfrey to talk about our product, or somebody else to talk about our product, our company says we will save that $50 million that we would pay them to talk about our product, and we will share it with you for talking about our product. So there's a compensation plan attached to you just having what we call referral marketing. You're just talking to people who who are sick, or who is being challenged in their health, or who want some more extra income in their family. So I'm telling you, you really just have to really focus on what we got in our hands and how fast this thing is spreading. It is spreading around the country.
The word is getting around. People are, I think Yolanda Robert's wife was out a couple of weeks ago, and she was sharing a spray with someone. And Lady says, "Oh, yeah, I know Pastor Denise. Yeah, she gave me some sprays. I got some sprays from Pastor Denise." She's like, "Oh, wow, really?" So, yeah, the word is getting out. So don't sit back. And we said that these sprays are going to be a number one household product, and it's just where it's getting to. We are going to be a number one household product. It's like Pastor Del said, there's a compensation plan attached to this that you're not taking advantage of. You're doing yourself an injustice. So it works. And we're going to have a call. We're just going to have folks come on and just share how they benefited from the compensation plan. I mean, bills are being paid off. People are going debt-free. They're putting their children in private schools. They're able to go now in the stores and feel comfortable buying things without checking the price tag. They're taking vacations they've been wanting to take. They're winning cars, so that's one less invoice that they have to pay at home. So wonderful things are being birthed from the compensation plan as well. And people are really beginning to live that abundant life that has been promised to us. We have been promised an abundant life. You guys know that, right? So now it's beginning to manifest. So thank God for the position that you're in, because you are all in a position of favor. Yes, you are. You are in a position of favor. So, Pastor Dale, speaking of position of favor, speaking of being blessed, speaking of living an abundant life, we have this gentleman on the call with us today. That is just simply amazing. And I'm going to let you introduce this young man right here, because I spoke with him yesterday, and he is just on a roll. We got to slow him down. So will you please bring on this phenomenal guest that we have on the call with us today?
Well, I am so excited about bringing this guy on. I have had so many people join this company because of this young man's testimony. If I had to pay him out of my pocket, boy, I tell you, I'd be broke. It's so many people have joined the company because of this gentleman here, and when we met him, Pastor Denise, you remember, he had all kinds of pills he was taking. He was taking all kinds of things. Okay, and I'm gonna let you tell his story, but
he had everything. And
he had overweight. He was overweight. He was on oxygen during the day. He was on the CPAP machine to sleep. His A1C number was off the chart. That's his diabetic number, was off the chart. And he was just unhealthy, and and he was just suffering through all these pills he was taking. But just after 4 months on our program, his A1C number went down to a 5.8. He no longer had to be on the oxygen. He no longer had to have the CPAP machine, and he lost 40 pounds. Lost 40 pounds. And no, that's not the kicker. The kicker is this. When he went to his doctor and told his doctor, of course, tracking him, his doctor told him, listen, you need to miss a couple more appointments, because you're looking too good. And if you keep looking good, we're gonna have to cut your pay. He said, the doctor told him, don't come to the hospital so much because we don't want to see how good you're doing. We're going to have to report you doing too good. So I am so honored to welcome my friend and my business partner who has been a part of our company for a long time here, Archbishop Warren Enfield. Archbishop Warren Enfield, are you there, sir?
I'm here. Can you hear me?
Yes, sir. We can hear you bright and clear. I'm telling you, you are an inspiration to so many people. So many people have come into this business because you've gotten up and shared your testimony. And now we are spreading like wildfire. What do you say about that, sir?
I say hallelujah.
All right.
So I'm so happy that you all have honored me to allow me and invited me to come and share my thoughts and testimonies with you this morning. And I recognize the goodness of the Lord and the goodness of the spray that Val and Amy has perfected their vision that has been given to them. And we are using these vitamin sprays like they're going out of style. As always, I thank God for Mel and for carrying out, and Amy for carrying out their vision to make many people healthy, wealthy, and wise. Much has happened since I last spoke to everybody at the Gaylord Hotel, and everybody picked it up on YouTube and wherever. But God has been good to me. Since May 18th, I was made Archbishop of the organization that I'm involved with, and now God has freed me up so that I'm ready to put my order in for my black Mercedes. It's going to be and it's going to be convertible.
Go ahead.
So I just want you to know that, there is no respect to person. I'm 78 years young, but God is replenishing my youth daily, day by day. And it is true that I have been on so many medicines and been really given up on for 3 or 4 different times. But God said, I'm not ready for you yet, old man. I want you to enjoy the vitamin sprays. I have a couple Mel and Amy down there, and I have Pastor Denise and Pastor Wafer and all the other group here on the East Coast that we're going to turn things around for you and for others. And before I go any further, I just want to also recognize and honor Dr. Denise McDowell and Dr. Diana Wafer, Dr. Del Wafer, and Dr. Martin Brown for receiving their doctorate degrees in humanity. And I just wanted to take time to recognize them because God allowed me to have a part in that. And I conferred those degrees on behalf of the university there in Florida. But that aside, I really want to get down to what all of this vitamin spray has meant to me and to others. Sometimes when we reach a certain age, we get the idea that the power of God is depreciated. When we fail to appreciate those things going on around us. And I run into people who are skeptics and have all kinds of phobias. Some who are afraid to fly in airplanes. Some are afraid of dentists, and some are afraid of snakes. And some are afraid to let a cat cross their path, and some are afraid of they're afraid. To the extent that has an impact on you being afraid to really trust in God and to step out and try something new that's going to increase your health and increase your sight. Now, with me, I started out, I think it was 234 pounds in April of 2013. And shortly thereafter, taking the sprays, my weight went down to 160. And as of today, I fluctuate for the last several months between 160 and 165. Not only that, I was on 2 liters of oxygen, and I began to pull away from that. And as of 3 weeks ago, they've taken my oxygen machine away from me because I no longer need it. And not only that, I had diabetes. I said had. They still, my record says I have it. But I began to take the spray, and my diabetes is under control now. Very seldom do I get more than 105, 106 reading when I take my diabetic test using the strip. Not only that, I had retinopathy. Retinopathy is where, because of diabetes, you develop a strain in your eyesight where you have what they call floaters. And they did 4 procedures where they zapped them with laser. And I've been continuing to take, and especially the cell spray. I've been taking that, and my goodness, I had a new pair of eyeglasses that I had to put aside and go back to my old eyeglasses because my new eyeglasses had gotten too strong for me. I have an appointment at the VA on August the 5th where they're going to try and find out what in the world is going on with my eyesight. But we know what's going on with my eyesight because we've been blessed to be introduced to the 10. And I can go on and on and on how not only I've been helped, but I have talked and helped others by just giving them the spray. Just letting them have them. Some people can't afford it, but God's been good to me. So I just give them the spray. Then by and by, they're able to come in and purchase it themselves because they begin to feel good about themselves. This is not just a mission where we become healthy, wealthy, and wise. This is a mission where we're going to help others, where we can be of good service to others as they are less fortunate, and particularly those who are less fortunate than we are. But I appreciate you. I appreciate you, Dr. Rayford, Dr. Denise, and all the doctors, Dr. Martin Brown. I just appreciate it. You don't know what love is until you are able to understand it and see it with your own eyes. And through all of this, I just see an element of love in what we are doing and how we are progressing, how people are getting their cars, how people are getting their wealth, how people are allowed and being able to afford more than what they had the day before. So I'm happy that you have considered me, little old me, 7, 8-year-old me, 7, 8 years old, who act like I'm 25 years old, because I got more bounce to my step now. I can see better now. I can feel better. God has just rejuvenated me from the crown of my head to the sole of my feet. And I'm just going to tell the whole wide world. I don't care who knows it now. You know, I'm compensated from the VA for several illnesses, and they would say, hey, you're getting too well. Stop coming here. Miss some of your appointments. We don't want to write in the record that you're doing better now with this or that or the other. And the Lord said, that's all right, I'll take care of that. You just keep on doing what you're doing. So, Dr. McDowell, Dr. Wafer, and everybody on the line, there is power. We sang the song, there's power in the blood, but there's power in the 10 spray. And all we have to do is recognize, don't just give up our phobias and our discouragement. And people say, oh, I want to take that. Because we know that they're going to come back to you. Because I see a lot of people who just looking at them with my eyes that they can use the spray. And sometimes I'll go up and introduce myself and give them, say, try this. I know you've been trying to lose weight. Try this. And see what, and here's my card. And get back in touch with me. And I've met a lot of people who have called. And I've been so busy, I've just referred them out to one of my downline. But we are all about a great work. If we're on the building, we will not come down. And I just want to put everybody on notice. I've been doing God's work, and so I've been off the scene for a while, but I've completed that phase. And by Christmas, I'm going to be shining up my Mercedes, because I'm speaking it out into the atmosphere, and I'm speaking it in faith, I'm speaking it in love, and I know if it's there for you, it's there for me too. So that's where I am, and thank you all for just considering me to say 1 or 2 words, because I'm going to be me. And I'm easy like Sunday morning, as I like to say. Thank you. Thank you. And thank you.
Well, Bishop, Archbishop, thank you so much, man. You are amazing. You know, we were together a few months ago, and I could just see the pep in your step, the smile. You know, you're wearing your clothes better. You know, I mean, just the confidence that you had because you're feeling better. It just you know, was radiant out of your skin, that people recognize, wow, what's going on? He's looking better, feeling better, walking better. And just think about where you were before you got a hold of these sprays and now where you are now, you know. Pastor D, that's just an amazing story of turnaround that has happened in this gentleman. Would you agree?
Oh, my goodness. Sitting here and listening to our bishop, it's just warming my heart. It's just warming my heart just to hear his love, his devotion, his passion. Listen to what he's saying. He's 78 years young, and he's going to get himself a convertible. Come on now. You better go, Bishop. He's going to get himself a Mercedes convertible. He's putting it out there. But look at where he's come from. He was not doing well health-wise. He was 234 pounds overweight. Now 160. You know, he was on oxygen, 2 liters of oxygen. Now they're coming and taking the machine away from him. He's had diabetes. It's now in control, and it was affecting his vision. His vision is better. And I'm telling you, we saw Bishop a couple of months ago, and Bishop looks good. He's got this little pep in his step. My goodness. I mean, he's like moving fast, driving all over town. you know, the women are chasing him. Oh, yeah, I'm going to put it out there, Bishop. I'm going to put it out there.
Oh, they're doing that.
The women are chasing this 78-year young man, I'm telling you. And it's just so good to hear that he's living the abundant life, because we were promising, right, Bishop? We were promising abundant life, right?
That's right. That's right.
And it's just such a joy. I can't wait to see you get that Mercedes convertible, man. Can I get a ride? Can I get a ride with you?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. I mean, I'm not joking. When I get my Mercedes, I want it to be special. I don't want it to be like everybody else's Mercedes. I want it to be a special Mercedes.
Well, we're going to make sure that you're going to get a special one. You know, we have our Mercedes dealer, J.R. Williams. He's on board with this, Bishop. You haven't met him yet, but we brought the Mercedes-Benz dealer on the team. So he's on the team. So he will hook you up. But, Bishop, we want to see you on Thursdays, too. I know your schedule's busy, but if you can come and bless us on a Thursday at one of the TTPs, we're sure looking forward to the rest of the team meeting you.
Okay, now, at your house?
Yes, sir.
Okay, I'll make sure I'll plan to be there then.
Thank you so much. We look forward to that. Well, I tell you, Pastor Dale, that just warmed my heart. I'm good for the day. I am good for the week. I'll tell you, this is that beautiful life that Melanie and Miguel says that they want everyone to have, that wonderful lifestyle, to be able to be healthy and to enjoy life and to get up and go and do what you want to do, have the energy that you need, get off the medication, you know, get off the things that are keeping you bound, and get out there and enjoy life to the fullest. And this is what we're offering here. Like Bishop says, there's something about these sprays. There's something in these sprays. It's called nutrition, and it's called what your body needs. And as you know, we can't make any claimers that our sprays can heal or can cure any sickness or disease that you have, but you're hearing the stories yourself. You're hearing them here yourself from people that are experiencing a better life as a result of taking these natural vitamin supplements, these sprays, and it's just beautiful. It's just beautiful, and you are a part of that. So get out there and just make everybody a part of it. Everybody wants to be healthy. Everyone wants to be wealthy. Who doesn't? Find me 2 people who don't want to, and I'll find you 10 who do. So get out there and share. Get your 2, get your left and your right. Make sure they have their left and their right. And everyone just continue to share these wonderful testimonies. Your team will grow tremendously. So, Pastor, do you have anything for Bishop before we let him go?
Yes, sir. We're looking forward to seeing him on Thursday and introducing to the team. You know, there's a lot more people on the team than the last time he's seen. And, you know, he's always the Godfather, and we want them to meet the Godfather. So we're looking forward to seeing him.
So, Bishop, when you come, Bishop, when you come, you're going to be surprised how many people are there. It is wall to wall. We'll let you know now. So you're going to be surprised when the last time you've been there. It's like wall to wall folks, and we do look forward to everyone meeting you because you were there at the very beginning of this with us.
All right, then.
Thank you for being here today. Thank you. Well, let's go out to the UK with Anita Poole with our quote for today. Anita, are you there?
I am here. Can you hear me?
Oh, Anita, isn't that not beautiful? Wasn't that a beautiful
story right there? Was fantastic, Denise Dale and Bishop Enfield. I mean, what a story, you know, changing people's lives. And what grace on the call. It's absolutely fantastic. And I know, you know, for example, yesterday we had Melissa talking about the story of the diabetic ulcer, and today we've had Bishop Warren Enfield talking about, you know, very, very severe diabetes, the way in which he's affected him. You know, when it starts affecting you with retinopathy, and what yesterday the diabetic ulcer from neuropathy, you know, that's very advanced diabetes. And I know, you know, when we had Derek on the call from the UK, who's benefiting from the sprays as well in terms of diabetes, he said to me, you know, Anita, when I was rushed into hospital with the diabetic crisis, it really shook me up because I saw people losing their arms and their legs from diabetes out of control. I saw people going blind with diabetes out of control. You know, that's how important health is, and that's not the only disorder that can cause serious serious complications. And, as you rightly say, Denise, we can't claim to prevent, treat, or cure. These are not drugs.
Right.
Drugs fall under different regulations. It's very, very important, representatives, that we do not claim to treat, cure, or prevent. Just point people to the testimonials. And the testimonials show that it is helping people. We can't predict. I will guarantee that it will help a particular person. Everybody's body is different, but it's always worth a try. And we're finding everyone we give it to, it is helping, basically. So, absolutely fantastic. And, power. We have the opportunity here to use power for good. A lot of the world is driven by power for bad, quite frankly. We have the power for good to help people feel stronger and more confident, just like the story today. So, Albert Einstein said, you cannot solve a problem with the same mind that created it. That is, find a different way. There's a different solution. That's what we have in our hands, folks, a natural solution. It's about finding what somebody's problem is and then showing them a possible solution. So, Albert Einstein also said, try not to become a man of success, rather become a man of value. And that's because success automatically follows value. We have a value product in terms of what it can do naturally, balancing the body, and what it can do to change people's lives financially. So, Frank Lloyd Wright said, the thing always happens that you really believe in, and the belief in a thing makes it happen. And I think nothing will happen until you thoroughly and deeply believe in it. Bishop Warren Enfield, he believed in it. He made sure he took the sprays, and they have done a hell of a lot of good. Even his doctor was so shocked. So Eileen Candy said, the secret of making something work in your life is, first of all, the deep desire to make it work. Bishop Enfield is 78, and look at him. He's making it work. He's going to get a Mercedes. So the quote continues, then the faith and belief that it can work. And my goodness, TEN can work. That's proven. Then to hold that clear, definite vision in your consciousness and see it working step by step. We've got to take the step by step, showing the TEN products and showing the TEN opportunity. And the quote continues, without one thought of doubt or disbelief. The moment we have 100% belief, we skyrocket. So, the other quote is, do not follow where the path may lead. Go instead where there is no path and leave a trail. Be the trailblazer. That's what we are, folks. We are the pioneers. There isn't a path for oral sprays yet. You don't see them everywhere. We've got something unique. We are laying the path and we are trailing the blaze. So, seek out that particular mental attitude which makes you feel most deeply and vitally alive, along with which comes the inner voice which says, this is the real me. And when you have found that attitude, follow it. Bishop Enfield has found his real him, 40 pounds lighter, improving diabetes, coming off the oxygen, getting a Merc, pep in his step, easy like a Sunday morning, and my goodness, he's following it. Back to you, Denise.
Wow, incredible. Love those quotes, Anita. Love the one, you can't solve a problem with the same mind that created it. Wow, that's tough. That means time to renew that mind and do the things that you so desire to do. Don't try to do it your way. There's an easy way that's been laid before you. And I say go with it. Go with it. Beautiful quotes. And Bishop Enfield, thank you. Archbishop Enfield, thank you again so very much for sharing your story with us today. It has really blessed me. I know it's blessed everyone else that's listening. And we're just looking forward to seeing you Thursday so you can come and bless everybody else in the place.
Okay. Okay.
And And looking forward to riding that convertible Mercedes with you, too.
Oh, yes. That's important.
That's important, and we know that you'll have it before Christmas. We believe that. It's out there, it's an atmosphere, so now it's coming back. You put it out there, so now it's coming back.
That's right.
Well, family, thank you all for being here with us today. It has been an incredible call. Thank you so very much. Don't forget, get your tickets for East Coast Regional, the East Coast Regional event. Don't forget, September 27th, Warren Bishop Enfield will be there. You want to come in and just meet all the great leaders that's going to be in the place on September the 27th. That's going to be an incredible day. That's going to be an incredible day. That's just going to be an incredible day. Everything that is happening now, building up to that day. And that day is just going to be a big day for us to all come together and just celebrate in these life-changing stories, these life-changing testimonies. They're incredible. Anita Poole, I wish we could just snatch you from the UK and get you over here on the 27th. I just wish there was a way we can make that happen. We would love to have you in the place. And we know it's not too late. It might happen. We don't know. But we'd love to have you here as well. So go to your back office.
You never know, Denise.
That's right. We're praying, girl. We are praying, and Anita Poole will be here that day as well. We'd really love to have you in the house, along with all the other great leaders. Well, this has been a phenomenal call. This is one of those calls that's kind of hard to let go, kind of hard to cut it off because it's just such a blessing. But we're going to have to. So you all take what you've heard today and run with it. Take Bishop's story, run with it. Take the quotes I need to share today and run with it. And go share this good news with someone that just needs to be inspired. Someone today needs to be encouraged. Someone today needs a better way of living. And you have the power in your hands to do that. So get out there, get out those four walls, and get off the phone and get out there and share the great things that are happening here at Team Effort Network. Bring them to a TTP. Bring them to a call. Bring them to a meeting. And just let them enjoy the great things that are happening here in 10. I'm going to try to cut this up. I'm going on because I'm excited. I'll be back on the call again tomorrow morning, 8 o'clock a.m. Pacific, 11 o'clock a.m. Eastern Standard Time. And know this, family, you are loved, and you are greatly appreciated. God bless each and every one of you. Have a blessed day on purpose.